Hello there. Today I'm going to show you some quick demonstration on how to install or set up your HP OfficeJet 6978. That means wireless printer. That means to connect your printer with your computer so that you can print. As you may see on my previous video, I have already demonstrated to you how to set up your new printer and also like how to connect to your Wi-Fi network, because when you get your new printer, that is one of the first things that you should do. That is to unbox it and then connect it to your network. Either if you want to use it as a wired printer, that means like to use a USB cable from your computer to the printer, but still if you want to use it as a network printer, either using the Ethernet cable, or better still too, if you want to use it as a wireless printer. So in today's demonstration, I am going to show it to you. I'm going to be demonstrating to you how to set it up using wireless network. So as you can see, already my printer has already been connected to my network. So I'm going to show it to you how to connect my computer to my printer using the wireless network technology there. So first thing I'm going to do, because the fact that it's a HP printer, I'm going to open a page here and go to HP website, that's hp.com. Press enter from my computer and then wait for page to load. Right. So once I do that, just scroll down to the bottom, last bottom of the page, and then just select on download drivers. I click on it and then wait for page to load, and then on this page is asking me which device I'm interested in the driver for. So in this case, I'm only interested in printers. But if I'm downloading driver for a laptop, I will select the laptop. If it's a desktop, I'll select desktop. If it's other like TVs, monitors, and stuff like that. Sorry, if it's monitors or other hardwares, then I'll select others and then the model number there. But in this case, I'm only interested in printers. So I am going to click on printer. Then I put the model number there. If you want, you can put the whole thing there, like HP OfficeJet Pro, whatever the model number of the printer may be. But I am only going to enter the number there, which is going to be 6978, for example. And then I select on submit button. Now wait for page to load. So here is my printer. I have my printer here, and then I select on download. So because I want to download the full feature software and drivers, so I'll set on download. Then download, it open for me, then I wait for it to complete download. But I'm really going to continue with the installation because I have already downloaded the software. But if you want, just wait. Then once that is done, then you can continue your installation. Okay. But I'll wait for for the download to complete. Also, the speed of your downloads should, I would say, will depend on the speed of your internet. If you have a very fast internet connectivity, then it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. So once download is completed, so I'm going to double click on that to open it, and I wait for it to load for me. It's now extracting. All right. As I wait for it to extract, so once the extraction is completed, yep, it's almost done. And I say yes. So asking me, do I want to give the permission to the software to make some changes on my computer? So I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to click on continue. And this is HP terms and conditions for the installation agreement. I'm going to say yes, I agreed, because if you say no, you don't agree, you're not going to be using, you will not be able to use this software at all on your computer. So I'm going to click on next. Now I am installing the software now. Probably you may be asking yourself a question, why 6970? It's all the same family, so that's why, but it's the same thing. So even though you put 6970 here, the software will still work with your 6978 because it's all 700 series there, or after 69 700 series. Okay, so connection options. How are you going to connect your device to the computer? Automatic setup recommended. I want software to automatically detect the device and connect to my computer. I want to manual setup. I want to choose how to connect the device to my computer use. So if you want, you can select that, but in this case I'm just going to select the manual setup. So as I was explaining to you earlier on, you can either set up your printer with your computer using either USB connection or wire connection, or as well as wireless connectivity. But in my case, I'm using the wireless connection there. So I select that, click next. As you can see here, you are presented with 3 or 4 options. So you know that you want to use your printer as a wireless connection, and you have already connected your printer to your network, your Wi-Fi network I mean. So your printer is already connected there, so and my computer is also connected on the same network, so I am going to select wireless connection here. But if I'm connecting using either like a switch, for example, or in a network environment, for example, in a LAN network environment, for example, then I'll just use the wire network, or better still, if I want to use USB connection to directly connect my laptop with my printer using the USB cable, then I'll select the third option here, or better still, I can select the fourth option. So in my case, I'm selecting the first option, which is for wireless connection. Make a wireless connection to the device. So I select that one and I click on next. Then I wait for the software to check the network environment to make sure that it's already printed on the network. So once the software found the printer there, okay, what does it say here? Okay, make sure the device is awake. That's another thing, let me check that. Okay. Yeah, so I do. Okay. And this is my printer. And I select on the printer name. I click on next. So you can see it gave me options. Sometimes too, like for example, if your printer went into like sleep mode, like power save mode, for example, the software may not be able to instantly detect the printer on your network. So what I will do is, if your printer is a new one, for example, this 2017-2018 models, for example, all you have to do is just double tap on the screen, and then the printer will wake up. So once the printer wake up, then you can select on those options that I choose, and then you continue. Okay, so I'm going to click on next because that's my printer there, and then that's the IP address there, and then I click on next. Now the printer is installing. Okay, so all I have to do is sit down and wait for it to complete installation. So once the installation is complete, then we can like try and print like a test page, for example. That this test page is good. I always recommend it because that shows you, for example, that your installation is successful, and then that also tells you that your printer is ready to be used. Because if you don't print text page, for example, sometimes there could be some misconfiguration there that might prevent you from printing from your computer. In this case too, if you have like multiple computers too, and then you want to be able to print from each computer to your printer, then therefore you have to repeat the same steps that I showed you here on each computer. For example, if you have like 2 desktops, 3 laptops, for example, if you want to be able to print from each computer to your printer, then you have to connect each device to your printer as well. Okay, because if you don't do that, you will not be able to print. So this step is asking about fax. We already have a fax line and everything, so I don't need that. So I'm going to just select nope. Voice calls also receive. I'm going to just skip it because we don't need that. I'm going to select that, and then how many people, I'll choose that, and then you have to put your zip code there too. So I put my zip code. Let's say next. And I'm just waiting. And then wait for it to connect, activate, and then ready to start printing. Okay, you will see something like this: congratulations, your service complete. And then that's it. So we have it, and then we have a printer setup completed. Okay, and if you don't have an instant ink account already, then I would recommend you get that as well, because if you want to save money as well as time, definitely instant ink is the best option for you. I have it, and believe me, I don't regret having it. So if you want to save money, time, instant ink is for you. And then I'm going to close that, and then I will also demonstrate to you how to print as well. I'm just going to close it. Let me see if I can get it here. Okay. So I always recommend to have full software on your computer. So with that, you can easily scan document, other stuff, and that's why you can print as well. You can monitor your ink level as well. So basically you can like we would like monitor your printer basically. Okay. So print grayscale is like if you want to choose, we just want to print like black and white only, and then you want to ignore printing in color. So in this case, I want to print in color too, so I'm not going to use that. Some people I've seen, most of my friends and family say, but I only want to print in black and white. So in this case, if you only want to print in black and white, just open your software and then select print in grayscale and select black ink only. Okay, so once you select that, for example, like that, and then once you're done, click OK. The printer will store that in the memory, and then you're good to go. Once you want to print in color again, you're gonna have to just do repeat the same step, and then make it off. Then you click OK. Okay, and that's it for now. That's it for today. That's all I have for today, and then hope you enjoyed. Also on this, from the driver software as well, you can be seeing like what is printing. For example, if the queue is packed with a lot of junk printing or with a lot of print in the queue, and then the printer is unable to execute all those print, then what to do is just see what's printing. And as you can see here, then as you can see here, you can see everything that is printing. And if you want, you can just select the one that is printing. Let's say 5 with like the freeze or printing. You can just right click on it and then just cancel it. Okay, so you can also be monitoring your ink here as well. You can also like scan your document if you choose to as well. As I explained to you earlier on, I will show you how to print a test page. So what I have to do is I'm going to select on there. I'm using Windows 10 computer, and I'm going to start the printer, and I have here printers and scanners, and then I am in Windows 10. So I know my printer name, which is 6978. So I double click that, which I know is the network printer, and then I click on select on manage, and then I select on test printed test page. Okay. So I'm going to click on that and then wait. See, one document in the queue. As you may be hearing, the printer is warming up, and then it's printing my first test page. I need to put some paper. Once I add some papers there, printer continue to print. Okay, now the printer finished printing, and then now the printer is in idle state, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and also hope it's helpful. Thank you. If you have any question, please send me direct email, and I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. Thank you. Bye bye.